After a week of aid missions and reconnaissance, the language around this latest operation has changed. The Prime Minister has talked about using the UK's military prowess, but not in a full-blown conflict.
Britain is not going to get involved in another war in Iraq. We're not going to be putting boots on the ground. We're not going to be sending in the British Army. Yes, we should use all the assets that we have, our diplomacy, our political relationships, our aid, the military prowess and expertise that we have to help others. We should use these things as part of a strategy to put pressure on Islamic State and to make sure this terrorist organisation is properly addressed and it cannot cause mayhem on our own streets.
Just this weekend, though, his Defence Secretary visiting RAF Akrotiri confirmed that British boots, regular soldiers, have been back on the ground. Boots on the ground sounds like a lot of soldiers, but in fact it was a small team that went into Erbil to assess whether or not it was safe for Chinook helicopters to land. They were out again within 24 hours. This mission, though, is evolving, and the UK's armed forces are deploying their kit and their people accordingly. The Tornado jets here are still unarmed. Their role is one of reconnaissance and helping the aid drops. But their pilots are back above Iraq. Some were here last time.
We didn't expect to be quite back here so soon, if at all. So it's interesting from my perspective to come back and see some old sites that I've seen before, really.
Is it a difficult country to survey and to work out the reconnaissance?
Most of our sorties have been at night so far, so we're using the sensors on board the aircraft to look for the populace on the ground and try and work out who's where. I'm really looking at the amounts of people out on the mountain at the moment, yeah.
On the ground, the Peshmerga fighters are still ill-equipped. But with British help, extra arms and equipment are now making their way through to the front line as they continue to resist the jihadist fighters. While the pace is quickening, the international effort here still has Britain in a supporting role rather than an attacking one. But if that changes, the UK military is ready to respond. Tom Parmenter, Sky News, RAF Akrotiri.